Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Cryptids and Monsters Encounters video. Well, just the other day I had posted that video, that encounter involving a crawler. I definitely got a good number of views already, lots of good comments, lots of good interest associated with that cryptid, so it got me thinking if I'm going to feature more stuff associated with this crawler. But in this case, I wanted to go ahead and do a little treat then and introduce part 2 when it comes to this user and her encounter with this crawler. The other story that I posted, she had that encounter about a year or so ago. This one just happened just the other day. So again, it's almost like a sequel. It's part 2 associated with her very scary encounter with this crawler. Who knows if it's the same one altogether or if it's a different one there. I get the sense it's the same one. But yeah, as a little treat, I wanted to go ahead and feature it here, the follow-up in other words. And if you wanted to check out my other video, I'll just include the link for it below. But once again, it comes from the reddit.com website. There under crawler sightings. They're from the same user, Glass Technology 599, and they aptly titled theirs as I Saw It Again. So let's go ahead and let's share that info here. It's a little brief, but then I'll give my own thoughts and opinions on it afterward. So here's what they stated. Around 2 years ago, my ex-friend and I saw something, and this is the link to that story. Quick edit, I'll include the link again below in case you wanted to see what was stated. Anyways, a few months back, I was leaving my parents' house around 11:30 p.m. on a Friday night. When I approached my car that I parked in front of their garage this time, and I went to grab my keys from my little backpack, I had a strange urge to look up at the tree line that surrounded my parents' property. I kind of just figured it was my anxiety acting up again because I'm not a fan of the dark. But I looked up to ease my mind, and that I'm thinking that all I was going to see was just some trees. I was very, very mistaken. When I looked up, I saw something at the tree line squatting down. Its skin looked gray. Its body and limbs were skinny with no eyes on it, but it seemed to have some kind of dark eyes. It tilted its head to the side as if it were just staring at me. It was crouched down, kind of like how Spider-Man sits on the edge of a building or a lamppost. My heart literally felt like it was going to fall out of my blank. I just immediately unlocked my car, all while saying, nope, 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 not again, F it. And so I got inside my car, locked the doors, called my boyfriend who didn't answer, and then called my friend Leia who answered and asked why I was laughing hysterically. And so I literally sped out of there while I was on the phone with her. My brothers have told me they've seen some things at the tree line before, and even at the end of the driveway near the mailbox. I'll post those later on. Now my parents have new cameras for the shop at the end of the property, so when I get back over there, I'm going to go through the footage and see if I see it on there. Also, my parents live on an Indian burial ground, so that's something helpful in this situation. And then that's it. That's everything associated with that user, Glass Technology 599, and their follow-up sequel story. So let's go ahead and let's talk about that here. First off, interesting what a difference a year makes. In the other story, she was talking about that friend calling her over, having drinks, watching TikTok and so on. Now it looks like it's just an ex-friend. So strange how things part ways, right? But in this case, she was there once again at that house, this time at the infamous garage where the other situation happened, this time again late at night. And sure enough, when she was there looking upwards, that's when she saw this thing, whatever it was, staring straight down at her, tilting its head, almost as if, it was curious about what it was watching. So it was gray. It had a very, very skinny body, skinny set of limbs as well. It had no eyes, but at the same time it seemed to have dark eyes, which made me wonder if it was more on the lines of sunken eyes. And it didn't really do much on there. It was just basically staring at her, but it was definitely enough for her to immediately realize, get the hell out of there, get inside the car, and then drive off as quickly as possible. I'm hopeful, though, I like the ending news that she had some updates on the property. Her parents have apparently installed cameras, because I was thinking to myself, what a perfect opportunity if there's not just one but two encounters associated with this quote-unquote crawler. Why not have cameras around so that way it'll capture, inevitably something will showcase it, right? And so that's what apparently they have done now. And so she's going to check back later on and then see what it shows. And if there's any such follow-up, a threequel in this case, part 3, then I'll definitely post it here as well. But let me know what you guys think about this. How about that? Involving a crawler, a second go-around, and apparently she lives on Indian burial ground, or at least her parents do, which could be another factor associated with its sightings. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right. Oh, and also let me know if you wanted me to talk about more associated with crawlers. It looks like it's a whole other category, much like skinwalkers, where it's just another eerie set of creatures that apparently are making their presence known throughout the U.S. and other parts of the world too. Some people are already posting comments on my last video that they wanted me to talk more about it, so it could be a possibility. All right, everybody. Thanks again as always. Take care. Bye.